Galio, Xayah as the three, like, I must be safe marksmen.
Yeah.
And so I feel like it's kind of up to those. Instead, he's going to go towards Corki. So he's playing more lane dominant here. It is less safe, but of course you still do have some safety from the Valkyrie.
He hits level 6 right as he cleared that previous wave, so immediately just having the equalizer on the timer that he needs. Also that little bit of extra tempo that he gets through using it means that he's able to go up there, help Yuji out, starting up that tankier than usual.
In that way. But if you go for a gank and you get a kill, then maybe you can actually rotate over and get some of the grubs off the back of that. Lucio played it well though, throws down the tether as APA making his way down here. Bwipo has not spotted him. And Bwipo has no phase rush available, so we'll see if he gets caught.
Oh, Bwipo very low on mana, but it wouldn't even matter anyway.
That absolutely.
And for APA especially, being one of the players that a lot of Team Liquid fans,
No
did I
flash.
cast or curse it already? He might be in a little bit of danger now as Inspired has made his way down here to work together with Bwipo. Second cast of the Cyclone sets it
They
up.
have TP on top side, and it's actually Masu answering. So, you know, if APA, maybe you can just get a kill.
Oh, nicely done from APA there with a petrifying gaze. Masu steps back, goes for the Arc of Ruin for a little bit more damage, but Masu is down to 150 HP. Gets tagged by another Noxious Blast, but he does have enough health to not worry about the damage over time, whittling him down. So APA
People shut down any sort of attempt at an engage.
And what you said earlier about the scaling items from FlyQuest, the thing about being the team that gets to decide, but a TP's coming
Victor.
in, FlyQuest ready to try to fight, Quad immediately having to flash as he arrives with his TP, APA chasing after the Victor, multiple Twin Fangs hitting the target, but a terrible petrifying gaze. APA spins a big cooldown for a whole lot of nothing.
Gaze as well, can't get anything with that. Now Masu just going to walk forward and finish off this tower, so now they get
of the extra move speed from the feats of strength from the empowered boots is much better when one of the teams doesn't have dashes. Liquid, they are taking B first to the objective very seriously, immediately bringing this thing down to about 4,000 HP. The Otacon's below 3K now. FlyQuest seeing if maybe there's anything they can do, but the Otacon is already secured by...
If he's not going to get the tower, he is going to get incredibly low, and I think he should be able to finish it. The question is, does he die for this? Inspired's coming, though.
Tower's still alive. UG and APA going in as Quad tries to turn it around with the Arcane Storm, and Inspired immediately follows it up with a Cyclone. APA is out of there, and Team Liquid thought they might have had a chance, but FlyQuest stops that. Impact with a solo kill on Bwipo down on the other side of the map. Gets something back.
Bwipo had the counter pick. This is a matchup he's super comfortable on, and Impact gets that solo kill. Trying to go for the execute here, and he does get it with that TP coming in. That is really well done.
So making the noble play for the team as Team Liquid trying to see if they can find something here on the Quad. A big pop blossom for the engage, but where's the rest of the follow-up? Core JJ is already down, and FlyQuest counterpunch just hits harder. Quad is still alive. Yon's trying to fire back into the lines of FlyQuest, but he ain't finding a whole lot. Impact's going to be killed off next. Bwipo takes him down with the winds of war as APA needs a couple more Twin Fangs. Quad flashes away, and Masu's going in for the auto attacks on the Snake as Bwipo's in a 1v2, and he wins those! Triple kill!
Forms of shielding, they sent everything at Quad, and he still just kind of walks it off. He didn't even have to flash.
Through shields and healing.
Yep, and that is the power of their composition. Tons of AoE magic damage. Inspired, looking for this engage, and Impact, he is out and alone.
Yeah, Impact could be in some danger here. Nearly gets one back onto Inspired, but again...
Who says Karma's not a roaming champ? Look at him affecting those side lanes. Redemption.
He's everywhere, brother, and so are those redemption casts. The objective bounty claim to the bottom lane of the Tier 1 tournament, at least by Impact, as now Team Liquid scrambling to try to do something about this Baron. Impact TP's up, but it's going to be a little bit too little, a little bit too late. A little bit of a Baron for FlyQuest, 9,500.
Right, you know, that's generally kind of the thought process, but TL just don't really have the tools to do that.
Okay, Bwipo now getting jumped on. Team Liquid seeing if maybe they can try to pick the Galio, but it just doesn't work. Bwipo makes some distance and then immediately re-engages. Now the rest of FlyQuest coming up right behind him. The Tier 2 turret is already down, and Inspired's coming in looking for the damage. Yon is gone. APA on the run. Core JJ about to fall next as Impact can't even survive in his own base. Quad and Bwipo chasing away the remaining players on Team Liquid. There's only two of them, and they're not about to do a whole lot. No ultimate for either the Trundle or the Cassiopeia, and they're staring down the barrel of a 5-man FlyQuest push. Bottom lane inhibitor is already gone. Mid lane inhibitor is about to follow, as are the Nexus turrets. APA and UG, they'll scramble. They'll try to buy a couple of extra seconds, but that's about all they'll be able to get as APA takes a lot of damage, flashing back into the safety of the fountain steps, but it still might not be enough. Masu continues firing. FlyQuest made game one look easy.
15,000